Hello, my darlings. Mama Lou here, and we are on week 4 of August. So we're going to get all of my Earth babies a weekly reading. So this is going to be messages from the Gnome Spirit for all my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. So if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you're cross-watching, whatever that is, this message is for you. So let's get to it. I hope everybody's had a good week. What we're going to do first is we're going to get you guys your theme song for the week. And then we'll go over a spiritual message, a relationship message, a career and finance message, and then just one last final if there's anything else that we got going on, okay? So your song for this week is Circles by Malone. This is my mixtape oracle that I created. So this has a artist, song, lyric, and then some key words to kind of mull over in your head. But these are always great to listen to throughout the whole week, especially if you're doing Sun, Moon, Rising. You kind of get a little mini playlist for the week for you to have a think on, okay? So it's Circles by Malone. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame because we can't let it go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Repeating patterns and cycles, getting nowhere, no progression or growth, surface relationships, ending bad habits and behaviors. Very interesting. So I will be putting this down in the description box below, but that is our theme song, our overall energy for the week. So let's start out with a career and finance. All right. We'll just go to this. So this could be anything that has to do with, your hobbies, your aspirations, what you got going on, all that fun stuff. Yeah, first thing we got is Queen of Cups, right? Queen of Cups energy. So what I'm really getting with this is no matter what you do it from a positive place, do it from a understanding place, and do it from a place from within. So let's say that you are trying to get a business off the ground or something like that, or you're trying to really find your true passion. Maybe you're kind of in a rut, or you're stuck in kind of a cycle with things. This is you kind of refreshing that, remembering why you're doing what you're doing, kind of like focus in on, yes, this may not be the thing in the moment, but I have my eye on the prize kind of energy. I have a goal in mind. I have something, like she's looking right there at that cup and just being like, you know what? It's going to be worth it. My hard work, my energy, my effort, that kind of thing it's going to be worth it because I'm doing it for the right reasons. I'm doing it from a place of sometimes necessity, especially if it's a career, finance, work, job, just, we all have bills to pay. We all have, responsibilities, but this is also just kind of getting down to that center of, it just really feels like remember why you're doing what you're doing. There's also something here about being sure to be within balance, though. This is the Queen of Cups kind of has that energy of an overgiver sometimes. So just kind of watch how much energy you're giving out, how much stock you're taking in what someone tells you or how they're making you feel, because you just want to be in the Queen of Cups energy of like, yeah, I'm very open. I'm very giving of my time and my energy, but I also need to take care of myself, and that's okay. So just be careful about taking on other people's problems or other people's issues right now. So this week, if someone's like, hey, I need you to help me with a project, or I need to, I need you to stay late for this thing. If that's something that you're willing to do, and only you know that, that's fine. But also you need to be realistic about what your boundaries are, what you're capable of, and make sure that if you are doing that, you're getting equally recompensed for it, that kind of thing. So just be careful if you are in a work setting, an environment like that, where they don't take you don't take advantage of you. That kind of energy. That's just a little bit of a warning, because it feels like, especially with this theme song of Circles, is like helping someone out once or twice because you want to, because you are a helpful person, is great. Just watch and make sure that that's not something that someone's just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing to where now you're staying after every single day and you're not getting, recognized for it, or you're not getting anything back for it, because that's kind of the energy that I'm really getting there. Really interesting. All right, let's move on to spiritually, okay? What kind of spiritual message do the gnome spirits have for my earth signs? Spiritual, you got the Six of Swords to the Eight of Swords. Okay. There is a little bit of fear here about feeling a little bit trapped. There is a little bit of fear here about feeling trapped. And this actually makes sense a lot with this whole circles as well. In this, like, I want out. I want out. But I'm just having a hard time finding out how to get out of whatever this situation is. So let's say, you know, spiritually you just feel a little stuck, or that mentally you're just really having a hard time overcoming, you know, negative thoughts, or overcoming your environment, because you also got the Six of Swords here, which is you wanting to move on past something. So this could be past regrets, past hurts, an actual physical environment that isn't good for your well-being or for your, you know, enrichment. Like, it feels very much like I want to be past this part kind of energy is really what I'm getting. I want to hurry up with this lesson so I can move forward. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. This, you know, these waters are choppy and tumultuous, and I just want to get to the other side kind of energy. So you may be going through it a little bit spiritually. You may be dealing with some pretty heavy energies. Maybe you've been really working on, you know, some internal work, some shadow work, or some inner child healing, or things like that, to where you're just like, I know this is something I need to do. This is a journey that I need to take, and I may not know where it goes, but I just want I want to be able to move on from this and come out the other side better. And it feels like there's a lot of fears here of like, what if I can't do that? What if I, you know, what if I'm comfortable in this uncomfortableness? Because we can get that way sometimes as humans. It's almost like, at least I know this discomfort. What do I do when I have what I want? What do I do when my manifestations come true? What do I do? And that happens a lot too when you really are working on things and you're manifesting and you're really in connection with your higher self and finding your path. A lot of times it's not really super clear what that is. And also when you ask for those things, it does cause a shakeup in your life. It can cause those tower type moments of where you're like, I know this is what I asked for, but this is a lot kind of energy. So just don't get too in your fears. Don't get too in your, you know, what ifs type of a thing. You're on this journey for a reason. You know you're on this journey. You know it is going to be better on the other side. Does that mean that the ride is always super chill? No, not always. It can be going through some storms and some choppy waters there, but just stay strong and know that whatever you do come up to face this week, whatever is, you know, presenting itself in the mirror to you, you can face it. You can do it. You wouldn't be here if you couldn't. You wouldn't have gone through all this trouble to advance and to, you know, better yourself. This is you just believing you are worth it. You are better. This is it. This is the right path for you. That kind of energy. Really interesting. All right, let's do relationships. And this could be romantic. This could be family. This could be friendships, any of those things. So let's get that message for you. All right. For all of my earth babies, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What about relationships do we got? Ooh, we got the World with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. This, I think, is interesting. Ending of a cycle. Just like this song. Okay. The World is you completing a cycle, or you are at the point of where you are almost completing a cycle. So this could be in a lesson in regards to your relationship and how you deal with them. Now, this could be in how you deal with them when they're going good, and how do you deal with them when they're not? Do you work on them? Do you see them through as, you know, push yourself? Because then you got the Eight of Pentacles here is like, do you put in the work for them? Are you putting in the energy that's required? Or are you just hoping it's going to continue to be the same, or it's going to continue to be all right? This is you just being like, I don't want just all right. I want the world. I want what's best for me. I want to have a complete feeling. I want to be able to be in the center of my own relationships, to where there's equal give and take here, that I can give what I can give and it's given back to me. I'm putting in the work and is it coming back to me? And this is only something you know. So if this is in a relationship where you are reaching the point, the breaking point, the end of this cycle of where you're like, I can't give anymore because I'm not getting it back. Or maybe you are to that point and you're just like, this is a well-oiled machine. Look at us go. We're both little hard workers working on this relationship or this interpersonal thing we got going on. What is the next level? Because like I said, you're about ready to complete a cycle, which could mean, you know, I want to date you exclusively, or I want to move in with you, or, you know, I'm ready to start having children. Whatever it is in your life, plug it in. This is a, you know, YouTube tarot reading, so make your decisions for yourself here. But this is just kind of like a vibe check, honestly, of like, okay, we've reached this point. What's next? It feels like a what's next moment, and it feels positive. Honestly, is what I'm getting here. There's a lot of positivity, no matter what the choice is. Whether it's like, actually, this isn't working. This feels like this would be a really good, like it won't be as bad. I'm getting the energy of like, you'll both be able to, like, with the Eight of Pentacles, it seems like the energy is like everybody's pretty pragmatic and not too in their feels about it. Because if you're feeling like it's not worth continuing, and that you've known each other for a little bit and it was really nice hanging out with you, but I don't see this going long term, or this isn't what's best for me, or I'm moving, or any of those types of things, because the world can mean moving too, you know, or we're just, you know, our paths are parting, I'm going back to school, whatever these things are. This is just like no, I totally understand. I'm willing to have this conversation with you. You know, maybe if we can meet again later, that'd be awesome. But it kind of feels like that kind of energy coming in, where it's more of a mutual decision if you are parting ways, but it also is a mutual decision if you're like, actually, no, let's keep doing this thing. Let's start the next cycle together, you know, and be on the same page as that next cycle begins, and both willingly put in equal amounts of work and equal amounts of attention and equal amounts of time, energy, all of that type of thing. So if that's something that's happening this week, great. But it feels like no matter what, there's some sort of a decision here in regards to some sort of relationship where you need to take stock of it and make a decision about it. If it is a cycle that you enjoy, that you want to stay in, great. If it's not one, or if it's one that you're like, I think this has reached its conclusion, that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody's going to be in your life for your whole life. Like, this is, you know, people come and go, seasons change, you know, all that kind of, oh, I just realized that that's in this song. Okay. Totally did not mean to do that. Tarot is awesome. But anyways, yeah, seasons change. Yeah. Okay. Listen to the song. It's great. But that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here, and just be okay with it. Just be okay with it. Feel your feels, you know, but overall it feels like this is, you know, you are the center of your own world. You are the center, and you get to invite things in, and then you can let them pass if they're no longer in your life, or you don't want them in your life. And you can do it with a like, hey, that was a great learning experience, or, you know, like, I was really glad that person was in my life when they were, you know, but I'm not that same person and they're not that same person. So let's keep moving, you know, that kind of a thing. Or, hey, we really vibe together really well. Do you wanna? I wanna? All right. What does that look like? And then start planning that next step. Really cool. All right. Let's see if there's any final messages that they have. Anything just overall, words of encouragement or advice or anything like that dealing with this upcoming week for my Earth babies. That's way too many. We're going to keep going. Could you calm down, please? All right, let's see here. Any final messages that we got for Earth signs? King of Wands to the Six of Cups is the final message here. Let's see what we got. All right. This is you being I'm getting the energy of being proud of something. Proud of your accomplishments. And feeling good about yourself this week is really what the encouragement that I'm getting is like I'm getting the energy of you do a lot of things really well. And just watch it, like I'm getting this vision of watching you just grow and progress and move forward and putting energy into things that excite you and that you really get your juices going, or that you're passionate about, or that you're just curious about with this King of Wands here, where you're just like, you know what? If nothing, let me be passionate about what I got going. If nothing, let me be proud of how far I've come, because you got the Six of Cups here, which is a little bit of having that look back, that look back in the mirror where you're just like, you know what? I've really grown. I've really changed. I've really accepted who I am. I'm able to love myself and be bold and assertive and understand that this is my life and I'm going to make the best of it kind of energy. So this may be a good week to not dwell in the past. That's not what I'm talking about. Not, long for the days of the past, but take that look, like even like I said in the Queen of Cups when they were like, dealing with any kind of shadows. I mean, it was in the Six of Swords, I'm sorry, but dealing with any kind of shadow, situations or anything like that. It's taking a look back, realizing where you used to be, and then coming back to the present and being like, look at me go. Look at me go. That kind of energy is really what I'm getting. So super cool, Earth babies. I hope that this was helpful. I'll be putting the song down in the description below. Please do the likes, the shares, the subscribes, all that stuff. If you want a personal reading from me, email me at mamalutero@gmail.com. If you're interested in the mixtape oracle, also send me an email and just put oracle, on there and whatever you want to do. And then check me out on TikTok. I do TikToks all the time. Mama Lutero on TikTok. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.